Hi, my name is Monder. I'm a DUI defense attorney here in San Diego, California. I'm making this video for clients who have just recently been arrested for driving under the influence of alcohol, or either drunk driving here in San Diego. Typically, whenever you're being arrested for a DUI or drunk driving in San Diego, the police department, whoever is the arresting agency, will submit a report to either the city attorney's office or the district attorney's office, and they'll file a formal complaint against you. When they draft that report, when you're initially arrested, they have to determine whether or not there's enough probable cause to issue that criminal complaint against you. So ultimately they're going to file two charges for drunk driving, which would be in conjunction with one another, which is both vehicle code sections 23152A and 23152B. Ultimately they're going to have to prove that your BAC at the point of driving was at or above a .08, as well as you were under the influence of alcohol. When the stop actually occurs and the officers start their investigation and the fact-finding begins, they're going to ask you a series of questions so that they have enough probable cause to bind you over ultimately to submit that report to the city attorney, district attorney's office. That's where they're going to ask you to do your field sobriety tests, which ultimately are not in its entirety admissible of guilt for being under the influence. However, they're going to look at it under the totality of circumstances, whether or not there's enough probable cause based off of the cues that you messed up on, either during the horizontal gaze nystagmus, the one-leg stand, or the walk-in turn. And then ultimately, if they give you the PAS device on the field when you were initially stopped and arrested for the DUI, that in conjunction with everything that they observed at the scene of the crime would be drafted in the report when they submit it to the city attorney's office. It's essential that you understand that you are not required to take a field sobriety test. You are not required to give a breath sample under the PAS device that they request from you. However, there is an implied consent law here in California where they would, after they have enough probable cause to make an arrest, to ultimately get your blood alcohol levels at the station, either through a chemical test or however they deem appropriate. If you have any questions about the criminal procedure process, whether or not evidence can be suppressed in your particular DUI stop and arrest, give us a call. My number is 619-405-0063. Hopefully I'll touch base with you soon.